Q3909. What is a hazard of rapid descents? A. Wind shear can cavitate one side of the envelope, forcing air out of the mouth. B. The pilot light cannot remain lit with the turbulent air over the basket. C. Aerodynamic forces may collapse the envelope. The correct answer is B. During a rapid descent in a balloon, the turbulent airflow over the basket can disrupt the flame of the pilot light. The pilot light is responsible for keeping the burner assembly ignited, which is essential for maintaining heat and controlling the balloon's ascent and descent. In turbulent conditions, the flame can become unstable or extinguished, leading to a loss of control over the balloon's vertical movement. Therefore, it is crucial to manage the rate of descent and avoid rapid descents to ensure the pilot light remains lit and the burner assembly functions properly. 3910. It may be possible to make changes in the direction of flight in a hot air balloon by A. Flying a constant atmospheric pressure gradient. B. Operating at different flight altitudes. C. Operating above the friction level if there is no gradient wind. The correct answer is B. In a hot air balloon, it may be possible to make changes in the direction of flight by operating at different flight altitudes. The wind direction can vary at different altitudes due to the presence of gradient winds or other atmospheric factors. By ascending or descending to different altitudes, the balloon pilot can encounter different wind currents and potentially change the direction of flight. This technique allows for some level of control over the balloon's direction, although it is limited compared to the maneuverability of aircraft with propulsion systems. 3911. What action should be taken if a balloon encounters unforecast weather and shifts direction abruptly while in the vicinity of a thunderstorm? A. Land immediately. B. Descend to and maintain the lowest altitude possible. C. Ascend to an altitude which will ensure adequate obstacle clearance in all directions. The correct answer is A. If a balloon encounters unforecast weather and shifts direction abruptly while in the vicinity of a thunderstorm, the best action to take is to land immediately. Thunderstorms can pose significant hazards to balloon flight due to strong winds, turbulence, and potential lightning strikes. It is crucial to prioritize safety and avoid flying near or within thunderstorms. Landing the balloon as soon as possible helps mitigate the risks associated with adverse weather conditions and ensures the safety of the passengers and the balloon itself. 3912. To land an airship that is 250 pounds heavy when the wind is calm, the best landing can usually be made if the airship is A. In trim. B. Nose heavy approximately 20 degree. C. Tail heavy approximately 20 degree. The correct answer is C. By having the airship slightly tail-heavy, it helps to reduce the risk of the nose pitching up too much during touchdown, which could lead to a hard landing or loss of control. The tail-heavy configuration helps to keep the nose down, allowing for a smoother landing and better control over the airship's descent rate. Furthermore, a tail-heavy configuration can also help prevent the airship from floating or floating too far during landing, as it aids in reducing the ground effect. The ground effect is the phenomenon where the airship experiences increased lift and reduced drag when flying close to the ground. By being slightly tail-heavy, the airship is less likely to be affected by the ground effect, allowing for a more controlled and predictable landing. Therefore, maintaining a tail-heavy configuration, approximately 20 degrees, is the recommended approach for landing an airship that is 250 pounds heavy with no wind, ensuring optimal control and stability during the landing procedure. 3913. Which takeoff procedure is considered to be most hazardous for an airship? A. Maintaining only 50% of the maximum permissible positive angle of inclination. B. Failing to apply full engine power properly on all takeoffs, regardless of wind. C. Maintaining a negative angle of inclination during takeoff after elevator response is adequate for controllability. The correct answer is C. Maintaining a negative angle of inclination during takeoff after elevator response is adequate for controllability is considered the most hazardous takeoff procedure for an airship. In a normal takeoff, the airship gradually transitions from a negative angle of inclination, nose down, to a positive angle of inclination, nose up, to achieve lift and climb. However, maintaining a negative angle of inclination after the elevator response is adequate for controllability can lead to an unstable and unsafe situation. It can result in a loss of lift, reduced control authority, and an increased risk of the airship impacting the ground or obstacles. It is essential to follow proper takeoff procedures and maintain a positive angle of inclination for a safe and successful departure.